Hi, I'm Jalila from Living in Delight, and this is Jai and Diana, my associates, and we're going to demonstrate for you the process for releasing negativity, which is going to help you feel good in your life. And I'm going to explain more as we go about the process and how it works. It's going to take between 5 and 30 minutes to do, so you need to allow enough time. Normally it will take about 15 minutes. And you might want to be in a private space because sometimes you'll get some tears or something like that. So just set yourself up in a nice space where you're ready, and then we'll get going. So I'll be explaining the process and some of the benefits, which are to release limitation and problems in your life, which enables you to create happier relationships and more successful outcomes in situations. So the first thing is to call some different parts of you to come here and be present. So the first thing is to just feel your connection to the ground, be here in your body. Invite the thinking, active part of you to be here, and the feeling, intuitive one, and the playful one, and the wise one, and any other parts of you, including the baby, that's who you were when you were a baby, and the embryo, that's who you were when you were an embryo, the disincarnate, that's any parts of you that are presently not in the physical realm, and the alienated one, that's any parts of you that feel that they don't belong here. So have all those parts of you here and any other parts as well, so that you're all here now doing this. And hold out your hands, and I'm going to get you to imagine that you're holding a ball in each hand in a moment, and you'll be bringing them together, which is going to give you a physical indicator of the process that's actually going to be going on inside of you. So in one hand, imagine a ball that represents any part or parts of you that feel or believe it's not working. So just allow the ball to come into your hand. Don't think too much about it. You don't need to know exactly what that is, but just feel it in your own way. And in the other hand, imagine a ball that represents any part or parts of you that don't feel or believe like that. So again, you don't need to know exactly what is in that ball, just that you can feel it or sense it. And or parts of you that feel or believe it's working. Okay, so if you've got the two balls, you might find that they feel a bit different. Diana, how do yours feel?
Well, in this hand, it feels like this hand wants to move upwards, like it's lighter, and this ball feels a bit heavy.
Okay, great. And Jai?
I've got two tingling balls in my hand at the moment. I think maybe I'll rephrase that.
Okay. So, and mine just feel sort of a little bit heavy. So it's not important how it feels, and don't worry about that, as long as you've got something in each hand. If it's difficult for you to imagine or feel one of the balls, then just be aware it might be really small. It might be like a little grain of sand or a grain of salt or something, and as long as you've got something, then the process will work for you. So when you're ready and in your own time, begin to gently bring the balls together. So again, that your hands are going to move probably quite slowly, because it's going to take quite some time, this process. Maybe 20 minutes or so. And breathe. So breathe with your mouth open, like a panting, slow breath. And this is just to let out any energy that comes up in this process, because we're working on your subconscious belief system, and it's going to make all your energy move around. So you just want to breathe that energy out so that it doesn't build up in your body and give you a headache or something. Oh. And sometimes you might get a bit of coughing or feel some movement in your body, and that's quite normal. Your hands, you'll probably find they move a little bit together and then stop, and then move a little bit and stop. And that's because we're actually reprocessing an idea, an old negative subconscious idea, through your body-mind system. So how does it feel, Diana, in between your hands?
It feels like I've been able to move my hands together to this point, but they kind of don't really want to go any further.
Okay. So if that happens, that's absolutely fine. You just wait and breathe. You might want to use the breath a bit more as it helps the process. It takes however long it takes, you know. And Jai, how does it feel for you?
It feels like squeezing a balloon between my hands, you know, like a rubbery balloon, and as it gets smaller, it's getting more resistance.
Okay, so don't push it. So, you know, let your hands be where they naturally feel they want to be. If you push it, then you're actually pushing the energy through your body and making yourself work much harder. So just relax and let it happen. Now, I'll just explain a little bit about this belief that we've chosen for you, which is it's not working. The belief, the word it relates to a lot of things in your life. It relates first to your body. So this can help with anything that is not working in your body. But also it really means every physical thing in your life. So it could be like your car's not working, or your bike's not working, your toaster's not working, maybe your job's not working, or your relationship, or in some way, you know, some part of your life, anything that's not quite functioning, this belief's going to help with. And once you change it, how it will show up is that you'll notice and you'll be a bit surprised that something that maybe you thought wasn't working or wasn't going to work actually is working. And so be prepared over the next hours and days just to notice things in your life that suddenly really are working for you. So gently bringing your hands together, using the breath. And what we're actually doing is combining the parts of you that have an issue with something with the parts of you that don't. And it's a way of integrating blocks and limitations within yourself. And for that energy that you feel in between your hands, that's the energy that you're normally pushing against in your life in everyday situations. So it's removing that block for you. And it's a permanent change because we're actually changing your subconscious system. It's actually removing a block for you, so you won't have to worry about it anymore. Just to mention that you might have the idea come up, it's not working, and project it onto this process. You might be thinking, oh, it's not working, oh no, I'm not doing it right, I don't feel anything or something. And please don't worry about that. That's quite natural because it's the nature of the belief that we're actually changing, and we're working with the subconscious parts of you. So your conscious thinking mind, it's not directly involved in this process apart from with bringing your hands together. So let your hands come all the way together when you're ready, and when you can, but without pushing it, close them completely so there's no little gap that your conscious mind can hide some negativity in. Use the breath. And you might have memories come up as well as you do this process, or fragments of experiences, and that's because you're reprocessing experiences that you've had in your life where this belief of it's not working has been involved. So it's a way of your system is settling with things that happened in the past so that they won't bother you anymore. Just notice that you've got some sort of feeling in your hands, an emotion. How does it feel? Does it feel okay or neutral? So are you ready? Does yours feel okay, Diana?
Yeah, I feel a sense of relief.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
peaceful.
Good. Okay, Jai, you ready?
Yeah, it's pretty much settled, yeah.
Good. Okay. So then you can put your hands in your heart. So you do this too. It's important to close the process like this, so that now that you've got the new belief installed in your system, so you don't need to repeat this process. It's not like affirmations. We've actually gone directly to something negative and actually changed it. So it's a permanent change for you. And you're going to go forward from now on with the belief that it's working perfectly. So have a look in your life from now on, and hopefully you'll see a reflection of that in lots of different ways with things that are working for you. This process that we've just been through, what we call the ball thing, is part of a larger transformation method, which is called the reprogramming. And the reprogramming is both a very, very big library of negative beliefs and the situations that they create, and also the process for actually changing those beliefs. It works on anything and everything in life, and we have thousands and thousands of beliefs that we can use to help you pinpoint the things that are actually blocking you, with the goal of empowerment. It's always about empowering you, releasing limitations, and helping you to create living in delight, which is what we're about. This has been the first in a series of self-empowerment gifts that we have to share with you. So please look out in your inbox, and we'll be sending you more soon. Thanks very much. This is Living in Delight. Goodbye.